All right, I have a square piece of paper. This happens to be 6 inches by 6 inches, and I'm going to turn this square into a fractal. So to start out with, I'm going to take my 2 corners at the top and just set them next to each other and just give my paper a little crease. Now from there, I'm going to take that little crease, which is right here, and bring it down to each of the corners. You can use any kind of a straight edge, a piece of paper, a ruler, a book, but basically, or you could freehand it. You're going to go from that little crease that we've made down to the corner. From that crease down to the corner. Okay, now we have our very first triangle. Now each of our sides we're going to divide in half. So I'm going to take and just make a little mark like I did before, right in the middle. And what I'm doing is eyeballing it. If you wanted to be more precise, absolutely you could go ahead and grab a ruler and measure this out. So in the middle of this edge, I've put a tick mark. In the middle of this, I've put a tick mark. And then in the middle of this, I've put a little mark as well. Now I'll take my straight edge again, draw across, come down, and then across here as well. And again, this is just a piece of paper, so you can use any kind of straight edge. Now I've created 1, 2, 3 triangles, actually 4 triangles because we have one that's upside down. Now in this case, what I'm going to do is divide this top triangle in the same way that I just did. So I'm dividing this into smaller sections by creating a little tick mark in between those lines, kind of trying to get that middle ground. Watch this. I'm going to go ahead, put those together. Now I've made 1, 2, 3, 4 more triangles. I'm going to continue to see how small I can get these triangles to be. Okay, I've gone pretty far, but I bet I could even go one step farther if I just had a skinnier drawing tool. Now, from this point, we can do a lot of different things. We can explore this with different mediums, maybe using markers, colored pencils, even black and white coloring. Or I suppose we could practice our painting skills by trying to get into some of these small areas. So now we're going to bring this to the next level with additional mediums. Okay, now I've colored this in. I just used crayons this time, but I wonder what colored pencils would look like, or Sharpie markers. That's for you to explore. And now I'm going to go ahead and cut these white sides off. Of course, I want to be careful at this point because I have taken a long time creating this piece of artwork, this fractal piece of artwork. There we go. There's our fractal artwork combining math and art.